I think everyone needs this. They need some TV. They need some Dancing with the Stars magic.
How has it been with your partner? I know you can't reveal, but what was first impressions? How have rehearsals been?
So I just recently met my partner. Obviously because of COVID situations, I am so ecstatic. I immediately knew who he was, but just getting to know him and these first few days and rehearsals, I cannot wait. I think he's gonna be so unexpected, and it's really exciting.
Yay!
Like, he's so into it. He wants to rehearse. You know, he has the correct mindset of he's doing this strictly to learn dance because he loves to dance. He loves watching dance. And so that's all you can ask as a teacher or as a partner, is someone who's like really invested in it. And he is. So it's a dream so far. I can't wait.
That's amazing. Yeah. Obviously, we have some new faces this time around. I want to ask about what you think about Derek becoming a judge, because I feel like it must be incredible for all you guys, because that's like having a friend on the judging panel.
You know, I was so shocked. They didn't tell us. And so when they announced him as a judge, I was like, hallelujah. Let me tell you why. I think it is such a smart choice to have Derek as a judge because he has been through this process. He knows exactly what it feels like to only have a week to create a dance, what it feels like to teach somebody who's never danced before, the stress, you know, how tired you are, how much you want it. And so I'm so excited to just hear his perspective. I feel like listening to him critique my dances or judge me and my partner, I'm gonna be like, yes, you know exactly what I'm going through. I'll take that, you know? So I'm really, really excited about him. I think he has the credibility that all of us dancers want to hear, and are gonna respect. And I'm so excited to just have his energy back in the ballroom. He's such a vibrant personality, and I think that it's gonna be a great addition to the show.
For sure. Absolutely. I would assume that the energy is also getting a little spiced up with Tyra there as well.
Oh, yes. I love it. We had this initial like Zoom meeting with her once everyone got announced. And she is so fiery. She has this electric energy. She's like stoked to be in the ballroom, which we love. It gets us more excited. I also am just a massive fan of Tyra freaking Banks. Are you kidding me? And I told her on our Zoom, I was like, Tyra, if you could just one time just like do a hair flip and say, want to be on top, I will die. I will die of happiness. All my childhood dreams will come true and it will just be amazing. So I'm really excited to see her as our new host. I think she'll bring another fresh new energy, and it'll be really fun to see her on set. Are you kidding? I just want to see her outfits. I'm like, what is she gonna wear in night one?
I cannot wait. I'm so excited. How has it been getting back to work? Is it a little strange because things are so different this time?
It is so different. And in the best way possible, you know. I'm so grateful that our show has taken COVID so seriously, and their number one priority is our health, the celebrities' health. But they want to make the show happen. I think everyone needs this. They need some TV. They need some Dancing with the Stars magic. But yeah, obviously everything is different. Wearing a mask, going to the rehearsal studio. Usually we can interact with one another, go into each other's rehearsal rooms, and that just can't happen right now. So I'm down to do those precautions because I want to be back at work. I want to be dancing. But yeah, it's just getting used to it. This is our new normal.
Right, of course. And you and Val have to stay separate during this?
So another funny thing, we bought our house. We finally unpacked and got like settled in. We were loving it. And then we got called and they were like, you know, one of you is going to have to move out. There wasn't much discussion about who it was going to be. I think it was kind of just assumed. But he's the sweetest. He moved into an apartment. But I am so sad. I will admit it, I'm a very needy person when it comes to Val. I love my Val snuggles. I love just like touching him. He always jokes because he's like, you love to be alone, but with me next to you. And it's so true.
Yeah.
So I do miss my hubby. Oh.
It's strange to me because so other pros that aren't married to other pros can go home to their families, yes, and the celebrities can go home. So how can you kind of explain why that's a little different?
Yeah, so from what I understand, the logic of all of this is the two of us directly affect a celebrity. So, you know, we're going to work and we're interacting with that celebrity. So say that we were living together, one of us tested positive. I am now affecting Val and he is affecting his partner. Then they would lose two partnerships rather than if we were separated, say, heaven forbid, I tested positive, it would just affect me and my partner and not two couples or two partnerships. So,
that makes sense. Yeah.
I get it.
You explain it well. That's perfect.
There's been like lots of weeks of coaching myself to be like, why?
When it comes to competition, who's more competitive, you or Val? My guess would be him, but I don't know.
He would beg to differ on that one. We're both Aries, and so we're both alphas. We're both very competitive. We're both fire signs. We both love competition. I think I'm a bit more emotional when it comes to like winning or competition. I wouldn't say that we're competitive against each other. That's just not really fair. But I think we are both very competitive when it comes to our work and when it comes to the competition. So yeah, it's a lot.
Do you feel like the pros, I guess in other seasons, not right now, but in other seasons, do you feel like the pros that are married have a live-in advantage because you can practice with your husband at home?
Well, not right now, but
not this season.
Yes and no.
Right.
Yes, because you have that immediate partner like right next to you, but you're both in season mindset, and so you are so like narrowed in and focused on the season. And we all joke about this, but when the Dancing with the Stars season starts, you're in this bubble. Like you can't think about anything else. You're just so focused on like your dance moves, your dance steps, the next creative, what next week is. And so I think it is nice for other pros who get, you know, who prep with somebody else outside of the competition because it's a fresh perspective. So Val and I have had to work on that of just like reminding each other of like, let's like step away for a second, let's take a breather, and then let's get back into it. So yes and no.